Hey there, viewers. My name's Strinsky, and welcome back to another Wednesday stream. Today we're going to be jumping right back into Inscryption, as you can see. Very excited to see what else Botopia has in store for us. Hopefully, none of the remaining bosses find some way to either dox myself live on stream or delete my entire hard drive or anything silly like that, even though with how last session went, who knows what to expect from the game anymore. But I'm excited to hop back into it, hopefully keep surviving, because we have a pretty high bounty on us as we roam the wildlands of Botopia. And I'm sure it's just going to get tougher as we continue on. So without further ado, let's hop back into the swing of things. We were just about ready to start heading towards the west side of the map, the left side, face off against Magnificus, or at least the Botopia equivalent, whatever that may be. And I'm not sure what to expect from the top left, because that's where Poe used to hang out. Is it just going to be Poe still? Are you just going to roleplay as yourself, buddy? Who knows? Definitely am going to have to do a little bit of a refresher to remember how exactly my deck works. I do recall a decent number of snipers, including one bifurcated strike sniper, our good old double gunner here. So we're in a pretty good spot. Of course, Fishbot being exceptionally powerful at the moment as well, able to continually come back to our hand, which is pretty sweet. And so let's hop back into it, shall we? Yes, I definitely need to open up the map. Where the heck am I? I'm still all the way over in the dank crypt. So that means back to Central Botopia, please and thank you. Wonderful drone service they've got here. Down or up? Thought we were going straight left. Maybe down here? There we go. Might as well also check out the shop while we're around. We haven't been spending any of our hard-earned cash. No idea what this is. Still don't actually have a clue what the robo pelts do. But it's probably worth it to not electrify. Maybe to beast mode something? Who would we give beast mode to? Double gunner, potentially? I'm curious if they'd get to keep all of their other instances, but could potentially raise that attack up pretty nicely with a transformation. So let's do it. We got lots of money. Beautiful. Choose one. I will indeed, friend, and it will most likely be this double gunner. I'm trying to remember if I'm forgetting a downside of the Beast Wars-esque transformations, but not that I recall. Going up to 3 attack wouldn't be too bad. Flying doesn't matter too much on a sniper. Death touch is interesting. Your attack would go down, but you'd be able to kill anything on the board, and that seems like a pretty advantageous spot to be in. So don't want snake or wolf pup. This wolf pup is definitely better for actually winning the rounds, as it were, but potentially we need something killer, especially since these bounty hunters just keep getting stronger and stronger. I'm not too sure what to expect. Guess one downside is that we do fill up this card, because I was also potentially looking to put a bonus on them, but it is what it is. Does that look right? It does, Poe. That looks pretty fantastic. Thank you very much. We don't need more cards. Maybe take the upgrade, maybe see what the heck this is. Sure, let's do it. It's very expensive, so I'm hoping it's something very nice. It gives nano armor to your robots on the board. Decent. Interesting. So we finally get the last item, maybe? 3 seems to be the usual cap at the very least, unless the game throws a wrench into the works, which it's not like it's ever done that before, right? It's not like it's constantly playing a meta 1-over game. So let's run off to add one more upgrade to a card. I do know what to do, Poe. And who shall we choose to receive? I'm guessing these two are full because we got the warning on the fish pot. It seems like its oldest spots might be appropriate. So we could make this sniper bot better, or pick one of these buddies. Quill is somehow still on our team. Still not totally sure how that works out. I feel like they've died in their robot form by this point, but maybe not. For all I know, I've just missed something. So let's do the lonely bot. Lonely Whizbot, sorry, friend. What can we give you? Burrower? I don't think so. Thorns, not great. Bomb is interesting, but that's very liable to give me a board wipe situation. If I have 3 cards over here, Whizbot dies, it lands on the middle one, and then they die, that's my entire squad gone. So that's maybe not great. Do I just give you Burrower? Sometimes you want a board wipe. That is true. If I could control... Oh wait, I can, I guess, right? With these droppers. That's something that I was forgetting about for a split second there. Because I was worried that it would randomly get placed on somebody that we really didn't want to see blowing up. But a 2-1 that could potentially not just wipe the board for me, because I'm still a little bit iffy on that, unless it's very niche situations that happens to work out. But I'm worried about how strong the bounty hunters are going to be these days. So I feel like I need some real oomph, some firepower here. Let's try that out. I think the latch attaches it to something else, right? It does, yeah. And I believe we can choose who it attaches to. I think. Hopefully. I also was wondering how much money I had. Didn't realize that it's right there in big bold letters. Or numbers, as it were. But should I spend my last little bit? No idea what you do. I feel like it's going to be something. And I might want the most possible, potentially. There's some, like, Trapper in the future that we run into. Trapper, or more so the Trader, I guess, is the one that usually... 22 puts us down to 1. Couldn't decide which verbiage I wanted to use there. Let's do it, just in case. Because the other 2 have just come from secret areas, so I'm guessing hollow pelts or something good. You actually bought that hollow pelt. It's worthless. Take it to the trader and you'll see. Okay, so it is the trader. Interesting. Have I seen the trader at all? They're not here. I guess, oh, we've been running into everyone kind of spread out throughout Botopia, right? So, By the way, worth buying that pelt? Oh, nice. Well, that works out then. And bringing you a e-pelt? We'll try our best. How much stand-up from the table stuff have you done? Not a lot. We take a quick look, because this is a good refresher for me as well. Oh, this used to be dark. Interesting. How annoying. The other scribe's junk sometimes glitches in here. Try to ignore it. Interesting. So I don't think that this is where we want to go for 11 o'clock. So I'm still waiting for that clue to, at some point, be relevant. Which hand are you? You're not the hour. You're at the hour. Oh. It was not 11 o'clock, but 4 o'clock, I think, did the trick. I'll take it. Orobot? Okay. I was a big fan of the Oroboros, so I'll take it. More junk. Want it? I do indeed, Poe. Do indeed. But let me finish my thought there. Hey, would you look at that? 11 o'clock does mean something here. Potentially also in the overworld? Oh, this is just a hint, though. So flight sigil, something, something. Leave you for now? What the heck are you, friend? Is this the equivalent of the photo thing before, where I want to make something with these qualifications in the actual table game? Hi, Poe. So you got there and you didn't remember the combo? Never did get it open? Oh no. It's our goopy friend. You're still here too? Interesting. I'm just gonna flip through this. Okay, I wasn't missing a 4 o'clock there. Kind of want to back solve at some point to find out where that 4 o'clock came from, because I don't believe that was the combination for the overworld, right? I thought it was more complicated in terms of the orientation of the various hands on the clock, though I could definitely be wrong. What do you want, friend? Interesting. Again? Okay. Well, maybe as we defeat some more scribes, we can see something else there. For now, I think I'm happy with this little cursory look. We did solve some puzzles, so that's always good. We've gotten these puzzles solved, I believe. I kind of just keep forgetting that we can stand up from the table now. I'm used to being fully strapped in there. But not too bad. Without further ado, let's hop into the wild world here, shall we? Don't think we take any more new cards. We're fairly happy with our deck. I actually forgot to check. How expensive was Oroboros? Full power. But I'm guessing, as in the previous iteration, you get stronger permanently or persistently each time you die, so we'll see if we can't get that to pop. Free money. Thank you kindly. And is this just the prospector again? Who are you? Trying to remember if I gave them a voice is the main concern. It's fixed. Oh, wait. Are you like the dual-headed surgeon buddy, maybe? Looks kind of doctor-esque. Two-faced. You can go on your merry way. Just give you a random voice. It's not like I'm ever that consistent anyway. So what's the difference? But potentially another bridge fight coming up. Indeed. I'm very concerned as to who may show up to try and take us down. Hey Fishbot, always nice to see you. And what have we got? Alarm clock that's overcharged. So that's a decent amount of damage, but you will go down to an empty vessel, so good day, sir. Oh right, and our empty vessels charge us now. Right, that's so strong. I never did get to fool around with that mechanic yet, so I'm very excited. So let's try this on for size, shall we? An explode bot, hey friend? Crap, that actually makes it harder now, because it might be worth it to take from our empty vessel pile early on. I've gotten so used to just always taking from our main deck, so there's never any real reason to get fancy or creative with it. Okie dokie, you're too expensive. Potentially just throw fish friend down. Sniper could kill the bomber, which is nice, but we're in no rush to do that, I don't think. Unless they have some kind of board manipulation that changes position or something silly like that. So for now, let's just put you here. That seems like a nice place to live. Little gadget fishbot. And you turn into a bird, I believe. You do indeed. Again, you're pretty good now, but I'm not sure where I sit there. Guess we could pretty much just get rid of our energy bots and rely on those instead if we have enough removal coming up at some point or another. I'd like you to die before you get to strike, but it doesn't look like that is going to be the case. So let's probably energy bot. Here, block some damage. I don't really care if you die, friend. And that allows us to sniper bot way over on the sideline here. And gotcha. Though those explode bots might be nice to keep around again, just in case the bounty hunter's another like 11 plus health unit, because that was a little bit rough last time. We'll just keep doing the usual here. You, friend, are dead, and so almost might as well Quill, but I guess we could Lonely Wizard and Sniper Bot, and that might be nice. So let's plop ya. Doesn't really matter where for the time being. And we'll blast ya and blast ya. Fantastic. So I guess it's not until the later, slightly more elite fights that we have to start worrying about the buddies. Recycling bin. Is this removal? I don't think I saw this last time. I can never trust my own personal memory banks, but I don't believe we saw this. You will destroy one of your cards now. Don't be an idiot. This is better than getting a new one. I agree, this is actually exactly what I was looking for. Makes your deck more consistent. Thanks, Poe. And I'll give you Robo-Bucks for it. Forgot to do the voice because I was shocked. Wow, so generous. So generous. We've been trying to get rid of Quill the old-fashioned way and hasn't been working out, but I guess instead, Sentry Drone or Energy Bot. Sentry Drone is kind of falling off as of late, so maybe we'll get rid of you, friend. Though if the amount of money is dependent on the strength of the card, wouldn't have expected that one to be on the high end of things. Oh jeez. Rough deletion process. I think with everything being so digital, it wouldn't be quite so macabre. No new cards, thank you very much. This should just be another standard fight, I'm hoping. Let us warm ourselves up, get into it slowly here, until we're back fully into the groove of things. Both of you, we can definitely get rid of here. I mean, no matter what we start, Empty Vessel, and might as well use the Thorns to get rid of one of those Sons of Guns. Be nice if we could have more than one of those on turn 1. So we can chain them up in a fun way that makes our turn 2 ridiculously strong, or at least it would. More Insectodrones, but I believe this is where snipers come out. We don't have the Sentry Sniper, but that's fine. As long as I'm kind of paying attention to my health, because I don't want to fall too far behind here either, for sure. Let's smack ya. Ah, shucks. That's a bit of a tough one. Alternatively, though, we can most likely leave the Insectodrone alive as a bit of a space clogger so that the gunner, double gunner, I think that's what you're called. It's one of our best cards and I still don't remember its name. That's not a great sign. So, strangely enough, I do think I take one of these because Empty Vessel, plop here, pays for itself, kills the automaton, and that allows us to bring out another sniper, I guess. And you can go here, since we don't want to put anything that attacks directly in that spot anywho. And now we just fire straight through. Slowly but surely gaining some ground here. Another Insectodrone coming out, but that should be okay. Now we get the big boys. Or not. I guess an energy bot is fine too. Well, Quill, we thought we were trying to get rid of you, but here we are. Apparently using you to full effect each and every fight. So maybe wasn't the best plan in existence. Let's see, we have 4 damage on the board. It is just 4, I believe. Yes, because that's an Empty Vessel there, but we can increase this. In fact, we can definitely win this round with the Wizbot. Yeah, do you know what? It's not going to get that much better. Clang, delete this. Throw that bad boy in. Always nice to see you, my lonely pal. And smack, smack, smack. It's that easy, folks. Though I don't expect it to remain as such for long. Okay, I did not miss any secrets. Always looking out for those, of course. Items 100% charge, not bad. Don't see how we'd use it here. I guess, though, it's kind of set up so that even if we started going this route first, we wouldn't immediately run into trouble, so I shouldn't speak too much now. I'm guessing it's going to be a nightmare. This time around, though, I think we're going to leave maybe Poe for last. Still not too sure on that count. and go for, I guess, what would it even be called here? I forget what Poe calls all the bosses. They are just like mega bots or something, right? So it's not going to be the magic bot, I don't think, even though that would be an applicable title, but definitely in the right zone here. Yep. Oh no. Yep. I forgot a piece. You have legs. Stand up and get it. Oh. Okay, so I guess we're standing up of not our own accord necessarily, but more organically anyway here. It's in the smelter room, floating above the smelting machine. I can't let you go further until I have it. Okay, friend. BRB and all that. Is this the smelter room? What's the smelter room? Wouldn't think it was this, right? This was a separate entity. I still do anything here? No, we took the battery out of view. Didn't realize there were floating books. Ah, here's a new door. With some puzzles. Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me, I want to check out this. This looks very interesting. Okay, more floating books. Hello, friend. Greetings. That's not the voice I gave you before, but you're a hard one, because it was a strange voice to say the least. Hey, Brain, how's it going? Hope you're in a fantastic week so far. The pain. Bearable. The pressure of the pipes surrounding me feels nice. That, and the knowledge that the master is near. Interesting. No warning not to let you out this time, but we also don't have a fancy magical eye, so it is what it is. Ooh. And this one, we have one clue. I think? Yes. So let's see. Until we get to Skull, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's going to be a tough one to brute force. That's like a 1 in 44 chance, 144 different combinations that we'd have to try. Wouldn't be too painful because we'd just spam click this, click once, spam click, and so on, but let's do that a little more naturalistic, potentially, here. We played with the camera. We just took some snapshots, but I couldn't quite figure anything out. We'll try again once we gain a little bit more progress here. We'll see how it goes. Again, I love that it's CAPTCHA. Of course, Poe has to get us to retrieve it. This time I'm hoping I do slightly better at proving I'm not a robot, because it was slightly embarrassing the other day. 9? Not 14. Great start, me. 12. That should be it. 2 bifurcated strike. Is this a hint for the puzzle, or is this a hint for here? I guess the easy way to check is that these two terms cancel out, and it would just be 2. Okay, no, it is for this in particular here. So maybe both, who knows? So you'd be 4, since you hit twice. Okay. So it's kind of... Oh, or is it squared? Ooh, I don't know if that's multiplicative or a power thing. Guess no time like the present. This is going to be 2 plus 3 if it's multiplicative. Let's try that first. So 5 plus 6 is 11. Perfect. Can see my brain smoking. The gears are definitely churning in there. Select all applicable emotions for the following scenarios. You draw your energy bot. You have full energy. Pog! No, okay, let's do these. Obviously the game doesn't know me very well. I'd make a pog face over that. You're about to die from an insectodrone. You draw Leap Bot. Now that's a poggers or a smile, maybe? Beautiful. You successfully performed the Great Transcendence. Well, I guess we're happy about it. Not too many options there. Excuse me, pardon me. Ooh. Oh, I see. That's not what I expected to happen there. I thought it was a puzzle, not just a chance to steal some gems, but this is almost definitely what Poe wants, seeing as how we've just entered Magnificus's realm. Which sigil is represented? Oh, I see, we can turn it around. I was willing to puzzle that out for a while, just trying to think some kind of spaceship. A spaceship would have, but I see what you're doing here. Much easier puzzle than I initially suspected. Is that the network you were waiting for? Oof, no dice. And nowhere else to go here. We've solved you. Didn't get anything from that one, interestingly enough. Can't do anything with you quite yet. Similarly, I'm guessing there's some more clues awaiting, hiding away. Have you changed at all? No. If it works like the fight, then there's some kind of time reversal mechanic where the option come back here, but I'm not sure if that's accurate. May have to fool around with you some more later, because I'm guessing we're not at the bottom of this mystery. But for now, let's just follow the rails here. Return to Poe. Hello, friend. I brought you a gift. Yep, good. Let's attach it. Interesting. This thing lights up when you have gem vessel cards in play. That's not the right intonation for you. Generally have to go down on those. Let's try that again here. Your empty vessels are now filled with gems. Check it out. Interesting. Why are you showing me both stacks? Interesting. You can change the color of the gems you draw from your side deck. Okay, because I'm guessing, yeah, we don't get a lot of use out of this yet. Try it. Press 1. Well, if we want to do kind of what got us through the initial area, let's change you buddies to green for funsies, shall we? For a while, we were a no ruby zone. So even though this might completely screw me over, let's do it. Does that mean I can now... I can select these or my main deck now. I see. Well, we came from here. A lot of directions to go. Might as well get moving. What are you? Hopefully we don't have to take a card here. Oh, we can gemify cards. Oh, so we don't have to get new cards in order to make use of this. You'll pick a card now, and I'll gemify it. Channeling my inner Alcor, you dig it? Trying my best here. From then on, having a green gem will increase its health. Having an orange gem will increase its power. And having a blue gem will lower its energy cost. Huh. So can I pick what gem color I give to things? Because Double Gunner would love to see you in a ruby gem. It means we have to undo all the work we just did in our side deck, but I'm not opposed to this. Alternatively, we could go for cheaper cards. But that does kind of work in some sense antithetical to our scaling build we have right now, with all of our little empty vessels giving us an extra battery when we play them. It might be a little needless, I guess, unnecessary, potentially. Unless it was Orobot. I want Orobot to be cheaper just so we can get them out there a lot and keep them dying, if that's how it works. Also, I should have said hello, Lost Zote. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a great week as well. Let's go Double Gunner, and let's give you a Ruby Mox, shall we? What do we have? Wait, you get both. You get all three? Interesting. That's way stronger than I expected. So it is just determined by what gems we put onto our bots. See those things in the corners? They light up when you have the right gems. You'll see. Oh no, you will see, Poe. They'll all see, I tell ya.